Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you all my everyday makeup routine. So let's get started. Before I do get started though, I wanted to say that all of this is affordable makeup. It's all drugstore. I will put the cost of how much all the makeup costs up on the screen. Just so you guys know, everything's super affordable. I've never been big into buying high-end makeup just because I could never justify spending that much money on like one product. Let's get started. Skincare is super important before I start my makeup. It just changes the whole way my face will look if I do a good skincare base. So I'm going to show you a little bit of my skincare routine that I do before my makeup. I start off by using a thick moisturizer. I just use the Equate Beauty one. This one I like. It's just like the off-brand of the Cetaphil one. I already shaved my mustache earlier. I shave my mustache like every 2 days because she grows back quick when you shave. But I don't like waxing because I feel like waxing is not great for my skin. After that, I weirdly enough use beef tallow. I saw a lot going on the internet about beef tallow from a few different people and I thought that I would try it. I couldn't find it anywhere for the longest time, and then I eventually found it at this like farmer's market. It was like this local farmer's market close to me, and I was like, wow, I finally found it. I know it's obviously like online and everything, you can get it on like Amazon, but I didn't want to order it on Amazon, but I did buy it. I bought like a little thing of it, and I got the unscented one because I like wanted it to be like super like organic and not have any added ingredients or anything, and honestly it smells so bad. Like, it smells so bad, and I now regret not getting the scented one, but I also feel bad not using it, so I use it. But I've been using it actually as an eye cream, and I really like it. So I just get a little bit on my finger, and I will just pat this underneath my eyes. Last step in my skincare is my sunscreen, and I just use the Cetaphil Daily Facial Moisturizer. And I actually mix it with this LA Girl Sunset Days bronzing drops. So I'll put a little bit of this on my face like that. So the other day, okay, basically I've been trying to figure out what these lines are on my neck because I've gotten more over the past couple years, and I was like super confused as to why I had them. Like, what was I doing wrong? Or like, I was like, they kind of look like almost like wrinkles. And then I found this video the other day of this dermatologist saying they're like called tech lines, and it's like a more common thing now because I guess there's more, like, obviously because of phones or whatever. And I was like, I'm really not on my phone that much. And then I started thinking about it, and she also said that it's like just bad posture. So I was like, oh, okay, maybe I have just really bad posture and I need to work on that. So I've been like trying to have better posture and like, I don't know, but also I almost got my eye. I sleep on my back, so the whole night I'm like this while I sleep because I sleep like this. And I was just like, pretty much all of the use of trying to have good posture throughout the day goes to nothing because I sleep on my back and I literally sleep like this the whole night. So it's like, if anyone else knows any other way of getting rid of those, let me know because I just don't like them. I mean, I know they're not like super noticeable, like nobody's really gonna notice them unless I point them out. At least that's what I think, but I'm using the Maybelline Instant Eraser Concealer for a while now. I like it. I also used the e.l.f. one for the e.l.f. Camo Concealer for a while. That one's really good as well. So I'm just gonna put this on where I need it. If my skin is like super hydrated, my products blend pretty nicely. So that's why, you know, skincare is pretty important for me. But the only thing with having a lighter concealer is the fact that it is not great at covering up like zits. But personally, I've not really cared about covering up my zits anymore. Like, I used to be like obsessed with trying to cover them up fully and like not let them like see the light of day. And I would do like layers and layers of foundation or concealer or whatever just to like cover up my zits because I was so insecure about them. And now I'm like at the point where it's just like, I'm gonna cover them up once. If they don't get covered up, then we move on with my life, you know? I'm not gonna sit there and do layers and layers of concealer on a zit. That actually ends up, I feel like, looking worse if you do so many layers of concealer. I like the e.l.f. Halo Glow, and then I also like the e.l.f. Bronze and Contour Camo Liquid Bronzer. So I'm gonna use this one today because I just bought it. I wanna try it out. I personally like cream products all year round because my skin, no matter the time of the year, is so incredibly dry. It just blends so nicely when my skin is moisturized. I love it. Love it. I officially stopped self-tanning a few months ago. I used to self-tan weekly. And then when the whole like natural beauty trend started happening, I was just like, might as well go along with it. So that's when I like dyed my hair back to my natural hair color. Well, I think she's my natural hair color. She's getting there. And I stopped self-tanning. I've just like been embracing what color I am naturally during the year because, I mean, obviously in the summertime, I'm a little bit darker from the sun and everything, but I'm still pretty pale all year round. And I've actually noticed that like when I am pale, my eyes do pop. When I'm my natural skin tone, my hair looks really pretty. Like everything looks pretty when it's just who you are naturally and how you were created. So that's kind of what I've been going by. I've also been trying to find like colors that look good on me and everything. I really want to do like the color analysis test or whatever, but I don't know. I don't even know where I would go to do that. I also like don't want to spend money on that. I wonder how expensive those tests are. I'm gonna use blush now. I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Camo blush, and this is the shade Berry Well. I love anything berry on my skin. I've never really been like a highlighter person. I just don't like highlighter very much. So normally I just skip it in my routine. I can't find a highlighter that I like that's just natural. I used the e.l.f. Halo Glow for a little bit. That one's pretty good, but it wasn't that great for me to repurchase, so I just used it up and then never bought it again. But I feel like my makeup routine looks perfectly fine without any highlighter in it, because I just feel like if my skin has a lot of cream products on it, it already looks glowy, so I don't need highlighter. I just use this e.l.f. clear mascara. Next is eyeliner. I got this eyeliner honestly from like TJ Maxx. Not the best place to buy makeup, but we're not gonna talk about it, but it's just like a black tip eyeliner. I've recently been into eyeliner because I don't know, I just like it some days, and so I'll do it, and then other days I don't do it. Just depends on my mood that day, but I am gonna do it today. So what I do with my eyeliner is I'll just put a little bit out like that, and I always start in my inner corner, and I go right here, and I just go on the whole lash line. And I do a little bit of face powder, but I'm only gonna do it underneath my eyes and on any blemishes. So I use the e.l.f. Halo Glow setting powder. I love e.l.f. If you can't tell, I feel like I just realized like half of my products are e.l.f. Not even half, over half. And I go just right up underneath my eyes. I just pretty much put it like on my T-zone. So I want to look glowy, but I don't want to look like a sweat grease ball. I also don't want to like touch my face and like completely wipe off or smudge. This makes the biggest difference, you guys. I use the Maybelline New York Lash Sensational Mascara. I kind of use like the end of the wand. Everyone applies mascara so differently. This is just how I do it. I also do the where you just hold it and you blink. And on to the lips, which is one of my favorite parts. I am a big lipstick person. I love lipstick so much. My favorite lip liners are from LA Girl. They're super affordable and I just love them because I'm a big fan of pencil lip liners. That way I can sharpen them and use them for a long time. I don't like the ones where you twist them. Those run out so quickly. So these are some of my favorites. I love the reddish shade. This is when I want to be like super out there. And then this is more of my everyday lip liners. What's this one? I don't even know. I think it's called Bear. It's like worn out completely. And then this one is Sugar and Spice. I love Sugar and Spice. This one's like super natural, and then this one's a little bit more dramatic, but I love the Sugar and Spice one. I'm gonna do this one today. I don't overline my lips just because I don't want to. I'm pretty happy with my lip shape. Something I do a lot is I will take my lip liner and I'll contour my nose with it actually. So I'll go underneath here and then I'll go right on the top. And then I'll do a little bit right here. A little bit right there. I'll blend it out with my finger. The more you blend it, the less dramatic the nose contour will be, but I sometimes don't want to blend it a bunch. I let it like stay like this a bit. And if I'm feeling even more spontaneous, I will take a little bit of a sparkly eyeshadow. This is from the Sephora Moving Lights palette. I know I said I don't like highlighter, but I'll sometimes do this. This is out of the ordinary. And I'll just put a tiny bit right on the tip, like that. Since I already have this in my finger, I'm going to put a little bit on my inner corner. Now I'm going to do my lipstick. I'm going to use the Super Stay by Maybelline that I was telling you guys about earlier. Or when they say it's Super Stay, they mean it, because it lasts all day, you guys. I like to smudge it out a little bit. Okay, last step is I curl my eyelashes again. I know this is not good for your eyelashes, but just trying to be honest with you, this is what I do. I am super gentle when I do it though, and I make sure I'm not pulling or anything because I don't want to lose eyelashes. I personally have not had any problems with this, knock on wood. So that is why I do it. But you know, you never know. One day I could have a very big scare and like lose a bunch of eyelashes, but so far we're okay. We are done. This is my everyday makeup routine. I think it's pretty cute. It's natural, but it still has a little oomph to it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my channel, and if you guys have any video ideas, let me know down below. But I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you later.